I feel like I'm closer for this video because I feel like I gotta just really confide in you. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so let's talk about the event and the awesomeness that it was. First, I'm going to give you a breakdown of what I know. I didn't really research it, so it was released in 2012. I want to say May something? May, here's the date. It was directed and written by Joss Whedon. The cast includes, this is off the top of my head, so forgive me if I forget things. We have Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, Chris Evans as Captain America, and is it Chris Hemsworth as Thor? And then we have Samuel L. Jackson as, I forget his character's name, inserted here. And there, overall, that's the main cast. Okay, so let's talk about Joss Whedon. I usually don't know much directors. I like to say I'm a movie buff, but I'm not like that much of a movie buff. But Joss Whedon, I know. Joss Whedon, I'm best friends with. Joss Whedon, he lives right next door, and I'm like, hey, Joss Whedon, you're awesome. No, I wish, but I feel like I do know him so well because my first ever like love other than Harry Potter was Buffy, and that was introduced by my cousin, and it's just, I have watched Buffy since I was about, I want to say like 14 or 13, and I'm 23 now, so my love for Buffy is just insane. So yes, Joss Whedon made Buffy. He also made Angel, or he co-made Angel. He is just one of those science fiction amazingness guys that is just all love and all that. He also made a show called Firefly, and he also made a show called Dollhouse. And Joss Whedon was amazing in this movie. I feel like watching it, after watching Buffy episodes, I've seen all of them, I've seen most of Joss Whedon's work. After watching all that, you know how he operates, you know how Joss Whedon is. And watching the Avengers, I saw Joss Whedon in it. Like, I could tell it was him. Like, some of those one-liners that you hear on Buffy, I could hear in the Avengers. Like, I'm like, that was directed by Joss Whedon. That was directed by Joss. Like, I get that. I was like, that was just Joss Whedon. So, Joss Whedon, you're gonna have probably the most amazing month of your life because people are in love right now. So am I. He did such an amazing job. Love it. As far as the cast was great too. I loved the whole cast. I love how they intermingled. It was just amazing. I love, probably my most favorite superheroes in the movie is Iron Man, just because I love Iron Man because he's not a typical superhero. I do that because most of the time superheroes are, you know, just regular Joes and they get the superpower and it's just, they're dealing with it, struggling with it. Oh man, moment. Iron Man is very different. He's a very, you know, he's a witty guy, he's a sarcastic guy, he's a hey, it's all about me guy. Which you don't see that in superheroes very often, but I love it because he's just amazing. As far as the rest of the cast goes, they were great. I love Thor, I love Captain America, I loved Black Widow, they were all amazing. And most of them have their own separate movies if you haven't seen it. Iron Man has his, Captain America has his, Thor has his, and the Hulk has his. But the Hulk, this is the third Hulk I want to say. The previous Hulk was Edward Norton, and the first one I very forget because that movie sucked so much in my opinion. I was like, I remember that guy. But I wanted to see Edward Norton back. I really did because he was a great Hulk in the second Hulk that was made. But we're presented with Mark Ruffalo, who I thought did a great job with the Hulk. I felt like the Hulk was very deep in this and he was struggling internally, and I liked that a lot. So I thought the casting was amazing. Out of all of those movies I listed, Captain America is probably my least favorite. I'm not a huge Captain America fan. Don't ask me why. He's just, I don't know. I just don't enjoy him that much. But yeah. Anyway, the whole plot of the movie is the Avengers are getting together and it's this whole new thing with the Avengers, and they're struggling to figure out how they fit into each other's lives, because it's one thing to be a superhero and then it's another thing to be presented in a group with like 5 other superheroes and having to work together. I love the struggle of it because, you know, I don't want to go to a superhero movie and just, you know, see them, oh, I'm gonna win this battle, and I'm gonna win this battle, and win this, and win this, and win this. No, I want to see them struggle because that's how it should be to me. You know, have their ups and downs and have very hard, conflicting moments, and they did. They presented that greatly. Usually not many movies have me, you know, biting on my nails on the edge of my seat, like, holy crap, what's gonna happen next? But, this one did, and that's usually reserved for book to movie adaptations. They always keep me like, Oh my gosh. But this one, like, I remember, and I know it's weird as it sounds, whenever I see really intense movies and I'm really into the movie and I'm really, like, nervous about what's gonna happen next, my heart will beat fast, and I'm just like, oh man. And that one, the Avengers filled it for some odd reason. It's not odd, it was such a good movie. Like, I can't believe how good it was. Overall, I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5 stars because yes, it was that good, and movies usually don't get that from me. It takes a lot for me to wow me in a movie. Usually I'm just like, that was okay. This one was awesome. I cannot stress enough how much I really enjoyed this movie, and I can't wait to see it again if I can. You know, I don't know, we'll see. But I know it's been sold out lately. It's beaten Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2 for the most sales for opening weekend, which I am happy but very sad about because, I don't know, just want Harry Potter to have that. Will I think the Avengers will hold that spot? I don't know if Batman will blow them out of the water. There's a good chance it will because it's Batman. It's the very last one. So, it might get blown out of the water. But I really hope Avengers holds that spot because you have such a dynamic cast that it's just amazing. So, hopefully this wasn't too long. I don't want to make these movie reviews too long. I want to tell you if you should go see it, you should rent it, or never watch it. So this one you should go see it ASAP. So yeah, go see this movie ASAP. It was amazing. The cast was amazing. Josh Whedon was amazing. So yeah, go watch the Avengers and let me know what you think about it. Anyway guys, I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you guys later.